Okay, so I crash, but it's okay. I only lost a moment of procrastination. But now we will continue uh, doing this bridge. And if you play the demo, you will see that this part of the column is a little bit different from this one. It's a little bit more curvy, so we're gonna fix that. And what we're gonna do is to go back to max, and we're gonna change this one. Actually, we're going to duplicate it, okay? Just so we can have a reference for our height. And we will put it here, just like that, for now. Okay, so we're gonna put this one like this, which this one will serve as a, part of the top of the column. So we will export this one. Let's go back to Unreal, check how it looks like. Okay, so as expected, we lose the part of our column. But what we need to do is to create another one. To do that, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna create a cylinder here. And we're gonna create something like this. Okay, we're gonna put it like this. And I have the feeling, and maybe this is just me, but maybe this cylinder has less sides. Again, check the game if you want to check the column. But I feel like this one should have like 6 sides, or maybe 8. But it looks very smooth, so I'm not sure. If I'm not sure, I'm just gonna do like 18, and I will just play with it. First, I'm gonna go to the bottom, so I can have my original height, and I'm going to change the radius to something like this. Okay, and I'm gonna put the middle here, just like that, so we can have something to play with. And then we're gonna convert this to an editable poly, and what we're gonna do is to delete this part, and then we're going to shift drag and do something like this, and then shift drag again, then like this, and then we will go up. Okay, and actually this part is gonna be like this. Actually, it's gonna be a little bit different, but bear with me. Okay, so this part's gonna go like this, and we're gonna attach those. We don't need this one anymore, so let's take a look. Smooth 30, something like that, and then we're going to export this one here. 3, 2, 1, don't crash. Okay. Alright, so we have our column, and looks a little bit strange. And the reason is this column, it's supposed to be extended like this. Okay, so we're gonna do that now. We're gonna change this one. We're gonna go back here, and we're gonna extend this one. How we're gonna do it is very easy. We're gonna the FFD. Then we're gonna scale this. Actually, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna choose this one, and we're gonna extend this like that. Okay, and we're gonna do the same here. And let's check how much space we need first. We don't care about being modular for now. We just want to have like the right amount of ratio. Okay, okay. So this one looks like a little bit too much. So what I'm gonna do is to remove this one a little bit, this one a little bit. Okay, let's try again. Actually, one thing that we can do is do it in Unreal, very easily actually. But let's see. Okay, this looks fairly good actually. This looks fairly good. And if you move this one here, you will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so we need to do something else. This one should be a little bit like this, just a little bit. This one should be a little bit like this. Okay, And then let's export this again. And my column needs to be a little bit bigger too. So I'm gonna go here. Actually, let's move this one here. Okay. Yeah, just like this. Okay. So let's isolate these ones and then just duplicate like this. There we go. Let's just say this is it. So what we need to do is to make sure this one it's a little bit heavier. So very easy. We're gonna extend this one here like this because we're lacking this part, and we're gonna extend this one too like this, just like that. And now what we can do is go here. Okay, and we have our cylinder. And let's just check how it looks like. I feel like this one should be a little bit fat in a way, like let's put a FFD for 4x4, and then we can of course increase the size of this one, or maybe this one. Okay, so maybe we need more sides. It's hard to check, actually. It's really hard to check, but here we have a very strong line that we need to make sure we separate it from the rest. So what we're gonna do is to do it like this. Yes, this is looking much better, actually. We're gonna do like this, and actually this part, this one is gonna stay there. It's gonna stay there for now. And now we have something that looks more like our original game. So let's convert this to editable poly. Maybe we need to remove some of those. Yeah, that I feel like this could work. And also what we need to do is to remove these areas here. So let's go here and let's select all of this. Okay, and we're gonna remove it. And with that we stay with our original column. So let's take a look at that. Let's create this division like this. Again, we are experimenting, but we will see how different it looks. Okay, much better actually. But now we're gonna duplicate this one. We'll put it here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Very nice. Okay. I feel like this one should be wider. I think it's okay. It's okay for now. Let's keep it like that for now. And what we're gonna do is to just move this one up. So let's check the original. We're gonna put it in the same position as this one, just like that. And it may not be perfect because we're not really positioning it super accurate. So okay, fair enough. This is good enough for now. And what we can do is actually we have it here. We don't want to move this because this one's already very placed in a nice position. What we want to move is this one. So let's check this one again. And let's remove this one like this. Maybe it's something like this. Okay, just a tiny bit. Three, two, one. Okay, there you go. Now you have. Okay, so this one looks like it's a little bit long. We need to deal with that, okay? And we also don't have the wall here, but we will deal with that later. So let's check the local. We need to remove in the Y position. this one. So let's do this like this, and then let's go back and export this one. And what we're gonna do next is to create another wall. I think this wall should be a little bit higher actually, instead of creating another one. So what we're gonna do is to select this ones. Okay, we made a mistake. We don't really want to move this one, so let's go back. Let's go back to this part and let's just move it here. Okay. And let's do the test until we finally make it right. Okay. No need to worry about it. Okay. This one's looking good now. So what we're gonna do is to delete this one and then copy. There you go. Beautiful. So one more thing before we wrap this up is that we need to increase the size of this one. This is our SM bridge wall. So we can find it here, bridge wall. Okay, very easy. We're gonna go here. And this is one of the reasons I told you that you don't really need to be very picky at the beginning, because as you go through the environment, you will see that some things need refinement and you just fix them along the way. And very easily you can have like a very nice design at the end. Okay, so now we have something here. What we're gonna do is to change the y-axis to be a little bit more protrude, just a little bit. And actually both of them can work. We can either change the y-axis, or we could, you know, reduce the size of this one, which we can do here. Sure, we can just move this one a little bit. There you go. No one will die. So I think this is pretty much it. Let's choose all of those and just move it like this. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, now we have something. Now we have something that we can start feeling a little bit proud about of. Control L to move the light, just like that, to check how our environment looks from different angles. We still need some other like elements, but you know, because this is a top-down game, you know, the lights and shadows are kind of limited to the angle of the camera. But in our cases, because we're not really following exactly like the original game, we can just, you know, feel free to put another angle and try to play with some linings here and there. Because this part is really flat, then we will need some kind of support. I think that the next part we're gonna work on this one. It feels a little bit disconnected. And then we can work on the ground, then continue finishing this part of the bridge where, you know, this part is wood, so we're gonna create the wood planks, and after that we'll move into texturing this, modeling, and a lot of cool stuff coming up. So if you want to stay tuned on what's going on with this environment of Project Triangle, give us a like, subscribe, let us know in the comments which part you didn't understand well, or which kind of video you would like to watch, and we might do a video about it. And also, if you're making an RPG game, or any kind of a game actually, but we're focused on RPG, and you need some help, check the links in the description where you can get some help for free. And I see you in the next one. Bye.